we're going? That's good. Now we're going to tie the sail up. It's really difficult to tie these sails up by yourself. You're probably going to need some help. So I have my able assistant here. We've grabbed a couple of sail ties that we had stored in with the life jackets, and we're ready to start taking the sails, pulling the sails up. Now these sticks that are in the sail are called battens. We don't want to bend the battens when we're doing that. Because of that, when we fold this, we want to try and keep these sticks parallel with the boom. Because of that, the sail is going to end up folding back farther on the boom. It's not going to be folded up next to the mast. And that's a function of the geometry of the way the sticks are. Now we've got two hands. We've got our head hand, which goes to the head of the sail, and our foot hand. And we're also going to use our hip clamp while we're folding the sails together. Now our foot hand is the one that's going to be closest to the bottom. We're going to grab that, make a shelf, and fold it over the boom. Use our hip clamp to hold the sail to the boom. And we continue to make these pleats, which are called flakes. This is known as flaking the sails. Ended up with so much sail right now. This is a long boom, it's 12 feet long, and the sail was starting to fall apart, so we're adding a sail tie at this moment. Use a regular square knot. If you can't tie a square knot, use the same knots you use to tie your shoes. If you're tying your shoes with Velcro, talk to somebody. We'll be able to help you learn how to tie the knot. Again, head hand, foot hand, hip clamp. We'll continue to fold. Head hand, foot hand, and hip clamp. Continue to fold. Head hand. Continue to fold. And you can see how the top of the sail is so far in the back. And that's a function of the geometry. Don't use too many sail ties, particularly with the main, because everything you tie up is something somebody else is going to have to untie. We put one or two sail ties on it, as long as it's where it needs to go. It's going to be happy, and we're good to go to fold the jib. All right, now it's time to fold the jib. We're actually going to fold the jib on top of the mainsail, and then everything's going to be parceled up inside. Before we start, we're going to need to take the jib sheets off. And one of the really cool things, again, is to try and do this without getting the sail in the water. Secondarily, if we're able to fold the sail without folding the window, we're really happy. And we're going to put the window directly over the boom. We're going to move that front of the sail as far close to the boom as we can, the mast as we can at the gooseneck, and then we're going to fold the sail. Same thing, hip clamp, head hand, foot hand. Now there are sticks in this sail also. The sticks are the battens. We don't want to fold them because they'll break. You can see how I'm leaning on the boom, and that's clamping the sail to the boom. It makes the whole process a lot easier. Remember we talked about coiling and hanking? We can do a couple of things with the jib sheets. We could wrap them all around the boom, which means if you're mad at the next guy who's going to use the boat, you're doing the right thing. You're really upsetting him. The easiest thing to do is just going to be to take this coil, take the jib sheets, coil it up, stuff it under one of the sail ties, and we're good to go.